Right. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. New logo, new things. Don't forget to come and check us out at motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Go to our featured products. Yes, check out our $20 one click called A Valentine to My Body. Make sure you get yourself a copy of that book. And of course, to continue to support us, go to shop.spreadshirt.com/Mhsxmj gear. New things, new logo, new things to come through and support. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. I am Kai Storm. This is season 3. Be in the building, G. What's good, people? Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in the building, and we are here with I'm gonna let you go ahead, even though because we're waiting for Ruby. Ruby is definitely coming on, but at the same time, I wanted to give you the chance of completely introducing yourself, because honestly, I only know you as Can I Hit This? Can I hit this? And it sounds funny when I'm saying it, because it's like, wait, I don't necessarily want to hit this. Like, no, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? It don't sound like how it should sound. You feel me? So, or maybe it's my accent just killing it, and it sounds like can I, and it should say can either way, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, well, this is my way of saying shut up, and I'm gonna let you talk. Yeah. But I think you're on mute because I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh, snap.
Oh, wait, now I hear you. Okay, wait, now there it is. All right, cool.
What's going on, Kai? What's going on? So it's actually CannaHitThis. So like cannabis.
Yeah, right. That's what, I'm just saying it wrong, like an idiot. I'm saying can I, and it's like no.
Yeah, so I'm John.
My wife might pop up and be like, no, you can't hit that. No, see, girl, no, hunty, don't let me come find you. Okay. Can I hit this? Yes. Introduce yourself to the people while we wait for Ruby.
I will. Well, pleasure to be on the show, by the way. Thank you. And yeah, it's CannaHitThis. I'm John. We started our company back in 2021, like during on the outskirts of the pandemic. I thought of the idea during the pandemic. I was like, you know what? I need to get a new bowl. So I went on Etsy. I'm like, I want to get a new bowl. I bought the bowl, and I thought to myself, shit, why don't I just start selling smoking accessories? Not everybody, I live in New York, so smoking accessories are a little more easier to get. But I started seeing and communicating with people on social media. It's not as accessible in other states like it is in New York and other popular cities. So we put the idea together, and it was a great idea we had. We put like bowls, trays, grinders, some other kinds of accessories, all in like a gift box. And we started selling it as a gift box. And now we started expanding ourselves. Now we do individual bowls. We do bowl bags, smell-proof bags. We do Sherlock pipe, which is bigger pipes. We still do our gift boxes. So it's been a great success so far. And, it's a small little business. We're not getting rich, but it's fun to, hang out with the stoner community. What's up, Ruby?
Indeed. Hey, let's introduce you to Ruby Doll. Ruby Doll is in the building, and now we are officially Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the motherfucking building. Yes, indeed.
Thank you. Can I hit this? Welcome.
See, and see, she even said it. See, you see that? Do you see? No, but do you see how it sounds like? Can I hit this? I said the same thing, and I was just like, nah, I can't say that because his wife might just pop up and be like, bitch, if I got to come find you. And then he lives in New York, Ruby. I just realized he just said that he live in New York. She could actually come find me if I keep saying, can I hit this?
Hey, blame it on me.
Can I hit this?
That's the best part about it. It's CannaHitThis, like cannabis, but I like the way you guys are saying it. It gives a nice little ring to it.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
motherhood, sex, marijuana, so it's applicable
Exactly.
to both subjects.
Indeed.
Thank you for coming. I'm
It's a
actually
pleasure.
filming this while I'm at work, y'all.
Oh, yes. So in case and you probably don't know, but Ruby Doll works in a dispensary out in Seattle called Ganja Goddess.
I do.
So you know what I mean, so we are always of weed, and you know what I mean, and we absolutely love your idea, because I like literally, I don't know if we started following you first or you started following us first, but the whole packet of, you know what I'm saying, just smoking accessories is you know what I'm saying, that's like, that shit is a great idea, like, you know what I mean, and the fact that, you know what I mean, you were able to make it, you know what I mean, certain states, like you said, certain states don't have great quality smoking accessories, and then there's certain states that, you know what I mean, it's just, you know, all over the place. So so yes, he just introduced himself. His name is John, even though we
Hi,
keep calling him
John.
Can I Hit This?
That's
His
what's
name
up.
is John.
Hey, John, what would a partnership with motherhood, sex, marijuana look like if we wanted our own package? You're pretty good at setting these up.
So yeah, so it would depend. Like if we want to do something like that, the idea I would have is whatever your like specialty is, your favorite piece, whether it's a certain bong, whether it's a certain bowl, whether you like another kind of smoking accessory. I like to personalize it to the person I'm partnering with. I think that's the best part. And put it all together as one. I'm all about quantity over quality. Obviously, quality is important, but I like getting the bang for my buck. A lot of people out here trying to rip people off. If you check out our prices compared to other people, we're very low. I'm not here trying to get rich. I'm not going to get rich. That's why I work up for a living. But it's about giving back to the stoner community and just getting the love. That's what the stoner community is about. It's about the love. It really is.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And John, do you usually get these like from Alibaba, or what does, like, who do you work with to get your setup?
So we did work with some Alibaba. Obviously, Alibaba is very popular. That's where a lot of our trays come from, to be honest with you. They have a wide variety of trays. But I have some friends that are in the community that have connections. I know a couple of glass blowers, as well as some other small companies that I've dealt with. But I've always had a focus, and I also have a focus. I have a lot of raw papers. Those are my favorite kind of rolling papers, just because they're quote unquote healthy. So I try to push that as well. Not that I have a connection with raw. Obviously, they're way beyond us. But I just like to, like I said, spread the love. I'm more about spreading the love. I don't like to give my love to one place. I like to, you know, spread the love variety-wise.
You're fucking amazing. I love that. And whoever works for Raw, if you have a plug or something, hit him up and let him work with you. Anybody who does stuff for the community and for the people is A-okay with us. And if you have that mind state, you're gonna win. I don't care what you selling. So that's what's up.
And the whole low price, I got, ooh, excuse me. That, ooh.
Good hit, good hit.
Ooh.
Good hit.
That's that.
Definitely.
Anyhow, as I'm trying to say something. So I'm loving the low prices too, because honestly, some people, I mean, I get it. You want, you know, you work for your product, you designed it a certain way, you want, you know what I'm saying, you want people to pay your price. But at the same time, I don't think, you know, you also got to pay attention to the fact that, hey, some stoners don't got it like that, you know what I mean? So it best, you know what I mean, it makes sense to, you know, to work with certain price ranges, you know what I mean? Like one time we were trying to do business with this grinder company, and the grinder, I mean, the grinder was like $50, and we were like, yo, that a $50 grinder, hold on, wait a minute. That's
crazy. That's funny you say
Does
that.
Does a Keith come in there already?
Taboo.
Say that. And an eighth, at least an eighth.
Taboo.
But no, that's why the grinders as well. Like in our box, I said it comes with a bowl, tray, a grinder, some rolling papers, some pre-rolls, pre-rolled, you know, to stuff them. You know, we sell our box for $39.99. I see people on Etsy selling bowls for $20, grinders for $20. We have about like 10 items and $39.99 plus free shipping. So it's like I said, I'm here just trying to like build a community, build a trust where there are people like, yo, CannaHitThis is awesome. You know, I got this for this price, and you know, word of mouth spreads that way. I see these other companies I bought, you know, before me. I bought a company, a bong. Well, off one of these websites. I forgot which one it is, one of the more popular ones, drawing a blank. But I paid for a bong. It's actually right here. What am I talking about? It's right here. It's a cute little bong. It says One Love, you know, and all. With shipping, it's cost me over almost $60. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look how small this is. So once I started getting ripped off by these online companies, I said, I want to change it. You know, I might not hit the whole world, but whoever I could affect, I'm going to try to in a positive way.
Awesome. In terms of the branding or the packaging, have you created any of it yourself?
The packaging is pretty simple since we want to be discreet, because I know we're still, unfortunately, in a discreet marijuana kind of world, unfortunately. We keep it simple with the brown boxes, you know, a brown shipping box, nothing that stands out, nothing that people are going to want to steal. And we have a little bit, obviously, we add some like tissue paper, we make it look nice. We add a personalized note. I haven't done anything branding wise yet because I don't know where this is going. This was just a stoned idea I had in the middle of quarantine. You know,
but it's working though. Hey, it's working though.
It's been like 14 months and we have about, between Etsy, our website, and Venmo, we have about 215 sales in about a year and a month.
Fuck yeah.
So
fuck yeah.
That's dope in itself. And
you gotta start
on
somewhere.
top of that, you also be having, you know, you actually do giveaways. I noticed that you do regular giveaways. So, you know what I mean? You keep people, you know, coming by your page.
That's a big part of it too. We try to do it at least once a month and at least once for a holiday. The give back, you know, you do that, tag 3 people. Those are 3 people that hopefully didn't know about us and say, fuck it, why not tag ourselves? What the fuck's a tag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent in marketing.
Okay, exactly. And you do this every month. So what do you usually go by? Like what's gonna be your next giveaway?
So our next giveaway, so we just did one for Mother's Day. Obviously, you know, Stoner Moms was a must. Most of my followers are Stoner Moms. Okay. It's like the biggest community on Instagram, in my opinion, my favorite. But this one we'll obviously do a Stoner Dad, Father's giveaway. Speaking of Stoner Dad, I wore this shirt for you guys because you guys are motherhood, sex, marijuana. This is kind of on the same path as it. I am a dad, world's dopest dad. So, and obviously,
that's a great shirt. That is a great shirt.
So that's the way we're giving back to next time is the Stoner Dad. And then July, maybe I have an American tray. Maybe I'll put something together with my American tray, you know, and shout out to America for the 4th of July. So there's always an idea. Every month, there's always something we can feed off of. And I'm just going with it, to be honest.
That works. What was your plans with the Cannabis Expo? The Cannabis Expo this weekend, was you planning to hit that at all?
If the I'm a big hockey fan. If the Rangers weren't in the playoffs like they are, I would have had a lot more plans, but I've been following them, you know, pretty much for the last 20 years, and they're making a strong run. So that's where I'm spending my weekend. But it's funny you mentioned that because I actually had somebody reach out to me on Instagram a while back, and they were like, you should start going to these expos and just, you know, getting your name out there and just talking to me and meeting communications with people and making connections. So I definitely did think about it. Are you going? Is it in New York? Is it down in Javits?
Yeah, it's going to be at the Javits Center. You know what I mean? We got a ticket.
How much
to, you know, and not for nothing. The ticket for the Javits Center is only $50, but we actually bought the tickets for the yacht party. The yacht party is the expensive part.
Oh, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
You know what I mean? Because I figured, because fuck it, because at the end of the day, see, my husband's birthday is tomorrow, so we're gonna celebrate that.
Happy birthday,
It's definitely gonna be amongst, you know, marijuana heads to talk, you know, to talk about the podcast Friday night and Saturday, you know, during the day. And at the end of the, and then also we have connections with a magazine coming up called FUEGO magazine, and they're gonna be there. So we definitely, you know, we making the rounds. And so it's like, hell yeah, so I'm thinking something like, you know, you should definitely, you know, as a New Yorker, you know how to hustle in these streets. Let me find out we don't know how to hustle in these streets.
That's my favorite part. You'd be surprised. I'm not even trying to like sound cocky with it or corny about it. You don't know how many of my sales I've given discounts to, you know, whether it's 20%, 15%. It's just because that's my way of marketing. That's my way of communication. If I come out and like, you know, you're a little short on $1 and I'm going to hook you up this one time, save you $5, $10, you're most likely, if you're a nice person and you like my product, you're going to come back to me because I took care of you. So that's why I like to communicate with people. And I think that's worked positive. I've got a couple of resales because of that. That's how I like to communicate.
That's what's up. And John, what do you do for work, other than this?
I'm actually in the black car service business. I'm in the transportation business. I don't actually drive, but I'm behind the scenes. We do a lot of higher end companies and help them transfer, across America to and from the airports. So I'm able to do with JFK and LaGuardia, the worst airports in New York.
Oh, hell yeah. That's big business in New York City. That's been big business in New York City. You know what I mean? I mean, even with Uber and Lyft and all of that, the black car service is still big business in New York City. So
good shit.
That shit is good shit. Oh, what about hooking up with any of these dispensaries? You ever tried hooking up with any of these dispensaries?
The dispensaries, it's going to be a little bit sketchy because, first off, before I get into that, you want to talk about a dream. I would love to own a dispensary. I know you're working in one, Ruby, which is fucking awesome. I would love to own a dispensary and then sell my little product here and then put like some brownies and cookies at the end of it. So they can
I mean, bruh, not for nothing. Some of these, you live out here. You've seen these trucks out here.
Hey.
They be some little ass vans sometimes, and it just be like 1 or 2 dudes or whatever. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, shoot, you just basically, you trust in what they giving you. You know what I mean? My husband, I ain't gonna lie, one of the things we actually thought about was actually buying a scale and just walking with a scale every time we go buy weed, because real talk, nah, fuck that, fam. If you charging me $60 and you telling me that's a 3.5, I should be able to throw it on a motherfucking scale and it show 3.5, correct? But what?
100%.
You don't want to do that? Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, we can't buy this. We can't buy this. Default.
Gotta be legit. Gotta be legit. I agree with you. It's all about, if I'm going to pay you this amount for the amount you say it is, give me the amount you say it is.
Yes. We will talk about your ass.
I'm just saying, have you had, because I'm not trying to ask you where you get your weed from, but have you had any, any situations like that where it's like, you know what I'm saying, you go and you
be like, what's this?
telling you it's a 3, or a chick is telling you it's a 3.5 and you like,
Every time I get a quarter ounce, I gotta be like, wait, you sure this is 5 nugs? You're telling me one of these nugs is 1.5? Where's my, that stuff like that. They try and skimp you. It got better because,
it's worth it.
The more they take care of you.
Yeah, shame on whoever tries to do that shit. Don't cut corners, because motherfuckers, it's so worth it to do it right the first time. Do you have any business partners? Is this just you on this venture?
Now, this is me and my wife's idea. We put it together. In the beginning, she was running it, like running the like social media part with me. But she's like, you know what? This is more you. Take it from here. So now it's just me running most of the business now. Obviously, she's smart. So she'll help me with the numbers and everything when it comes down to crunching everything. But awesome. I'm here trying to market myself. I'm here trying to get the sales. There's people that do it a lot more than me. I do this more for fun. But it's just, it's a cool to connect with people and make sales and make business partners and make connections and see what's going on. You said you're a dispensary in Portland. Where was it again?
Seattle.
All right, so not far.
Ganja Goddess we have a place in California, or the operations in. Yeah.
Where in California? Is it LA?
LA, yeah. LA area. And then
I went in it or I seen it when I was there.
Yeah. So the only reason why she doesn't have what's it called, delivery here, is because it's not legal to do it out here in Washington. She used to have a cannabis shuttle where she would pick up people at like hotels or downtown. Every 20 minutes the shuttle was going. And Thank you, Liquor Board, and your hating asses. But I really love working for these people. They only buy pesticide free, if not clean green, from Clean Green Farms.
Wait, what's that? How would I know if it's pesticide free? I've never heard that expression for weed in my life.
Exactly half the shit that, because I used to live in Seattle, fam. I'm gonna tell you right now, I used to live in Seattle. And the quality of the ganja, that's so. Wow. Listen to me. Okay. I'm telling you the quality of the ganja, because it is literally grown on land right around you. Like literally, this shit is so yes, when they say pesticide free, meaning that it's grown completely natural.
I love to hear that. That sounds amazing.
Yo,
I don't know what that's like.
and that's not the kind of thing that we would know about it. You know what I'm saying? Even with these dispensaries coming in with these, they trying to tell you half the time they tell you to ask them, yo, is that a sativa? And they like, yeah. And you look it up as a fucking hybrid. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Just spoke it. I know. I don't know it either. You don't know.
There's so much to learn about this, not only our endocannabinoid system in our bodies, there's so much to learn about all these different compounds, THC, CBD, CBN, CBG, and the list just goes on. And I'm not even an expert. I'm so new at working here. I'm just learning shit by listening to my coworkers talk to people. And so I actually asked how much they wanted for this dispensary, because I'm fucking around with the universe. We are going to have our own dispensary, folks. You're going to have yours. Motherhood Sex Marijuana is going to have ours. I don't know how it's going to happen, but
so
it is.
Shall it be written? So shall it be done? Hello.
Yes,
Speak it
shall.
into existence. Hello. Yes.
Manifest over here. Oh my God, what a treat.
Indeed, it's an absolute treat to have you. And I know that you want to get back to your game. I know we looking at us like, yeah, girl, I like talking to y'all, but my game is on. Yeah, my game was on.
I actually had a comment though. Wait, I had a comment about like what you guys are doing. I want to talk about you. It's all about me. I actually watched your videos and I see what you're doing. You guys are just trying to keep it real. You're obviously trying to spread knowledge about motherhood, sex, and marijuana. That's obviously for a podcast. I get that, right? But motherhood, so you've already got a lot of women, just like that. Sex is both genders and whatever other genders or whatever exists.
Exactly.
And marijuana is the most up and growing thing. And that's exactly why I started this business, which I know it's up and coming. It's becoming more legalized. So it is becoming more and more like talked about. So the three things you guys are talking about are very important in a lot of people's lives. Or you can call it motherhood, fatherhood, but for the name, I get why you do motherhood. You're both women. But I think it's a great idea. I like podcasts. I wish I get my friends to do it. I'm more into sports, obviously. Like I'm wearing a football championship hat, Super Bowl. But I like to do that about sports, a podcast. But having a podcast is a good idea. People start listening to you, and people thank you, or you give them good advice, or they're like, "That's knowledgeable. I didn't know that." That's a good feeling to me. So I think that's what you guys are chasing, and I think it's awesome. To be honest.
Thank you, John.
We appreciate that. And literally that's why we created this space. Like literally, because it was just like we wanted a space where it was just us, where we could just be real. We gonna smoke like a motherfucker. We gonna talk about real fucking life and real shit that goes on in life. And whoever don't like it, you know what I'm saying? You can leave it in the comments. Be respectful though, because you do get deleted and blocked. Oh no, we delete and block around here. But sometimes we leave the comments so that others can, and then respond, and so that others can understand that we don't play. No, we don't play. You know what I'm saying? But yes, this is a safe space for everybody. It's called Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana. But we've invited plenty of men on this show. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the men, you know what I'm saying? Shit, not to sound, conceited, but I look in the mirror. I know what I look like. You know what I'm saying? Ruby looks in the mirror. She know what she look like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they slide up over here and we trying to talk business and they looking at us like, well, what's up? And me personally, I got a husband. Yo, literally, I talked to this guy. The perfect example. I talked to this guy. Or at a bus stop, he had on a weed sweater. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's your clothing line? Okay, we could talk about it on the show. Immediately, he in my face, we talking. He hit me in the DM. I'm like, yeah, let's set up something. But yeah, and then he starts saying, all right, so what's up, shorty? Can we smoke? I'm like, nah, because my husband ain't playing them games. We don't play that. We don't play that. And since I said that, immediately it's like, oh, I don't want to be on the show now. Fuck your show. But again, we invite everybody on the show, and it's up to you to take the invitation. But it's all business around here. It's a safe space. It's all business, and we here to promote shit that has to do with motherhood, sex, and marijuana.
Exactly, and I love that we don't have to be experts. We don't claim to be, and I that we own our sexuality, if anything. Just because we have these kids don't mean we don't want to fuck no more. Don't mean we ain't sexy. Shit. And the stigmatization of marijuana just needs to stop. Like, if anybody thinks that marijuana is bad, you're just an idiot. I'm sorry. You need to read a book and you need to realize how this body works. Because if you think that this shit is actually bad, I really want to know why.
You're 100%
Exactly.
right. You're 100% right. And what is crazy about it is the most, and I noticed it on Instagram. I know I'm friends with Rob, and I thought about it. A lot of people are getting blocked when they post pot posts. A lot of people get banned and shit, right? But we could go to that scroll page, we'll explore, and we could be looking at 14-year-old woman, little girls shaking their asses, and that's okay, but we can't see a pot leaf. That's the sick world.
We seeing people getting beat up. We seeing people get shot. We see, I actually watched the video today, and I literally, because it said before you watch, it said parents, but I was like, fuck it, let me click on it, let me see. And literally was somebody getting fucking shot. 10 bullets, like, I was like, yo, that shit is okay. But anytime we want to run advertisement on any fucking social media, they're like, oh, community standards.
Exactly.
You're violating community standards. What community? The community that smoke with us? Which community you talking about? Where is this community?
They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. It's whatever. You know what? It just makes me want to smoke more. That's all it makes me want to do. It's the only thing that comes out of it. I want to smoke more.
Good gospel of the amazing effects of this holistic plants. You don't even gotta smoke it, folks. If you're against smoking because you got a lung issue, you can eat the shit, you can drink the shit, you can rub it on your body. They have concentrated forms where you can just eat it on like a cookie or put it in a grape or something and done. You know what I mean? There's so many beautiful ways. I love the suppositories. I love being able to put cannabis or these THC capsules in my pussy because
she be going too far with that as far as I'm concerned. No, because right now he thinking the same thing. Maybe he not thinking the same thing, but I'm thinking this. I'm gonna say I'm thinking what I'm saying is that sometimes she be going too far. Go ahead.
No, but a lot of people don't know you can insert them anally, vaginally, and they help with bacteria. They help with pain if you have cramps. It also helps. They have the particular one that I use by this company called Fairwinds. They have something called berberine, and it's a herb that helps with inflammation as well as your heart. So there's so many wonderful ways. And if you've never thought about that, like, how would you know? You know what I'm saying?
I just learned something today. I came on the show and I learned something today. I wasn't expecting to learn that today. It's an interesting thing. Not sure if I personally put it to use, but if it works for people, and that just makes pot even better. Like, it helps people with cancer. It helps people with pain. You said period problems, whatever it was. And like, as well as being able to smoke it and chill out or eat it and have the munchies. And there's just so many other ways. I can talk all day about weed versus alcohol. I mean, you might have to bring me back just to have that debate, because I did that in college like 3 times. Like, I will have that debate all day, especially people that hate pot, but like want to sit there and drink. And then you can't, although the best part, before, hopefully it's changing now, but when you go for a drug test for a job, I could get smashed 12 beers the night before, walk in, take a piss, no problem. But if I smoked a joint 2 weeks ago, I might show up and not get the job. It's, like, the stigmatization was a good word you used. That's the fucking word we're coming. I can go on that for days, though. I hate weed.
Oh, hell yeah, trust me.
I do both, but.
Oh, hell yeah, trust me. And of course, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. But I use my kids' piss test because my kids under 12, they don't smoke weed. So they, you know what I'm saying? So their piss is very, very clean. But, no, their piss always gets me dark. But I'm just saying, though. let's make sure that you drop, you know, all your contact information, your website, all of that, so that, you know what I'm saying, not only do we include it in the description when we drop this video, we also make sure that people hit you up and get you know, stuff with you. And of course, we are definitely going to follow up on that whole, you know, what did you call it, Ruby? Because I'm smoking and I'm high.
I want that with you guys. That
collaboration, yes. So we can get our, you know what I'm saying, our,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, our fucking logo on one of these.
Let's do
things.
it.
You know, see how shit work out like that. We definitely gonna make contact about that.
Hell yeah.
Definitely should. The last thing I want to touch on before I go and watch this Rangers is, you were the one that posted about the pussy charmers. What was it that with that weed?
Yes, I damn sure did.
I comment on that. I was like, wait, I don't know if I'm supposed to like that, smoke that. What the fuck you do with pussy? I mean, I guess it's good to lick and roll off, but other than that, I don't know.
Let me tell you something. The only thing good about Remy shit is the fucking the how the packaging look, because it does, when you look at it, it's really somebody's pussy. It's somebody's pussy with a little nose ring on it. You know what I'm saying? Nose ring on the clit. But you know, when you go back to the video, my husband literally had a whole hard time trying to rip into the pussy, and that's what everybody kept saying was like, oh, he done turned the pussy up. He damn sure did, and he damn sure do. But that's not the point, though. What I'm saying,
that made me hungry.
He tore that one up, and then when we smoked it, we wasn't high. We literally wasn't high. We was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This is some light ass bullshit, and we paid $80 for it. And the fact is, they sell it at fucking Stone Pizza, and Stone Pizza, you gotta pay a reservation fee before you walk in that bitch. The reservation fee is $130, but because we went on Mother's Day, it was only $100 each person. So we spent $80 on bullshit, on a bullshit ass, something that probably wasn't a 3.5, and then bought something else, right? Because right after that, we bought I forgot what we bought. French cookies. We bought something called French cookie, and that was the shit that hit us. That was the shit that hit us. And then of course, when I went and when I tell you, people tried to get at me on Twitter, and I was like, ooh, you don't know who petty, ooh, you will show the fuck up and
right
these fingers right on you.
Back up from my girl, man.
My
opinion
an honest
is
that the weed is trash. I love Remy. I love her music. I love her whole relationship with Papoose. Papoose is from Brooklyn, motherfucking East New York. Represent. I get it. But what you're not going to do is tell me that weed was good, because that weed was trash.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Was the weed good for $40?
If it was $40, it still would have been trash. But at least at $40. But at least at $40, I would have said to myself, okay, cool. I only spent $40. I ain't mad. But at 80, bitch, no. I'm a real talk shit about that shit, especially because it's $80. Because it's $80. If it was $40, I wouldn't even mentioned it. Because, as a matter of fact, if it was $40, I wouldn't even mention it. Because it was $80, I mentioned it.
Packaging.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And hey, man, I really like it. She needs to have some other colored pussies on there, though. Not every yoni is that pink, yo. There's some that are brown, you know. I like it with a little.
You know, she didn't pick a brown one, because she damn sure if she picked the brown one, people would have assumed it was hers. So you know, she had to pick a lighter one just to make sure that nobody makes the mistake and think it was hers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she's doing something good for $80 packaging and used weed.
$80 packaging, and the fucking Godfathers that she sells in there is $150. I'm so what? For a Godfather full of that fuck shit. Fuck out of here.
Or an A. Oof. I can't do it, Captain. I'm too cheap. No, I know
the Godfather is filled with 7 grams. It has 7 grams of the fuck shit.
Okay. But still, man, I could get an ounce
the
for
fuck
one
shit, is what I'm saying. It's the fuck shit. But now, I don't think you actually got a chance to drop your information, because we started talking about Remy's fuck shit.
Yes.
But yes, please go
Those are
ahead,
great.
drop your information, tell people how to contact you.
Yeah, how can we place an order with you?
Oh, Remy?
No, you.
No,
Me?
for the no, your shit. I'm talking
Oh,
about your website. Like,
what are you
know what I'm
looking
saying?
for? What are you looking for?
No, I'm telling you to tell us your website and all of that. People,
Oh shit! I'm like, I need a
we
week.
high. I know. We high. It's all good.
I know Remy's not coming through. Aren't you? Wait, what part of New York are you from? Brooklyn?
Hell yeah.
Oh, good shit. I'm from the Bronx. I
Ah.
live up in Westchester, Upper Westchester now, but
Oh,
I'm originally
okay.
from the Bronx.
Hey, I know where Westchester Street is.
No,
Okay, maybe I'm lying.
She
Not
didn't say no.
Westchester
He didn't
Street.
say Westchester Street. See, she been to Brooklyn.
No,
She done been to
Westchester
New York a
Street.
couple of times. She thinks she know what she talking about. No,
Got voted. I did.
no.
I've been there 2 times.
No,
Westchester Street. I gotta remember.
girl.
that.
He talking about
How much
the area of Westchester. You don't know that area. You don't know that area.
That's great. No, but in all seriousness, it's CannaHitThis.com, CANNA hit this, in reference to like cannabis, CannaHitThis, kind of played off the word. We're also on Etsy. We've done a lot of our sales on Etsy. They kind of have a big website. It's hard to get hits on your Google page. No one's searching CannaHitThis unless they see me on somewhere. I tell them, so it's hard to get a website. But no, CannaHitThis.com. Like I said, I'm also on Instagram. So I post a lot of funny stuff. I noticed something. I don't have that many followers. I have like 1,600. We have 1,700 followers. But I do notice in the stories, people are reposting my stories. So, you know, that's a good sign. Even if it's not just about the sale, it is cool that I'm making funny Instagram memes or, you know, coming across them and finding them. So I'm cool about that. It's really one of the cool experiences I got to do. It's like running my own small business. I hope to own, like we talked about, my own recreational sales business, you know, dispensary, but we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to come back. If you guys want me to do that weed versus alcohol thing, I'll even get into it. I'll take notes and stuff, and I'll really get into it. It would be funny if I could challenge somebody for alcohol, but we're just straight stoners. So we're gonna agree.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We would have to get somebody that really drinks like that. Like, I don't really drink. You know what I'm saying? Ruby, you know, she drinks every now and then herself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm more of a weed person because at the end of the day, I want to have full control of my situation. Liquor makes you look like a motherfucking fool sometimes. I ain't in. I don't co-sign that. I don't co-sign that.
You're right.
So
right.
You know what I mean? It's been very rare that I've been that high that I don't know what's going on. The fuck?
Right.
100%.
But yes, man, it's been a pleasure having you on. We learned a lot. You learned a lot. And of course, you know what I mean? We would definitely we would just need to have you back if you had something new going on. Matter of fact, when we
I want to do the weed versus alcohol.
Exactly.
And
matter of fact, once we get this little collabo together, that's when we could definitely set up with something to come back, because that collabo is gonna be hot. I'm telling you, it's gonna be cool.
You let me know. Let me know. You know, we'll talk on Instagram. You know, let's definitely do it again sometime. I appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing, girls. It's cool. You know, like I said, 3 major topics in this world. Obviously, 3 most important topics to a lot of women. And obviously, for me, fatherhood, sex, and marijuana. I mean, other than sports and
wait,
family.
we never even asked you. You have kids?
Definitely.
I do. That's my shirt says.
That's right. Don't push that.
I got a 1.5-year-old baby girl. Let me see if I can pull a picture up on it.
Congratulations.
My fucking phone's dead.
Oh, okay.
Next time, maybe I'll bring her on the show to start.
All right.
You should. We'd love that.
Just to say hello.
Bring your wife too. I bet she hot.
Ruby, behave yourself now. Lord.
I'll see if they're gonna come on.
I'm a flirt. Yo, I'm warning you now, John.
Keep doing what you're doing, kid. Live life.
Indeed. And on that note, Motherhood Sex Man, one of the building.
Thank John.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right now.
Bye.